Welcome back, everybody. My name is Matt. This is my channel, Flatland Relics. This week's video, I make a very, very difficult decision. Like anybody who builds anything or any type of creative person, we all have a painting that's unfinished or a project that doesn't get done. And there's also a whole nother facet to this. There's the project that you just have to take a break from. And this car is that project for me. I've been working on this car for 3 years. It's been a tremendous uphill fight. Everything I've learned about building vehicles, hot rod and shit, all that, is basically I learned through this vehicle. This was probably too large of a project for me to take on. I don't know. You never read those articles that talk about like, hey, if this is, if you're going to get into building a vehicle, building a hot rod or doing something like that, you should start don't bite off more than you can chew, basically. And this project has felt like more than I can chew for, I don't know, even from when I was trying to do the teardown. I've been working on this car for 3 years. I think I've owned it for 4 years. Excuse me. And I just need a break. I need a break from fabricating stuff that I'm not even sure if it's going to work. I just need a break from taking this car apart and putting it back together and taking it apart and putting it back together. The engine's almost done. I just need a couple small details for the engine and then it could be installed and would probably run. But like I said, I need a break from this car. I need to just push it out of the shop for a while and not think about it. I think I'm just sick of looking at the same thing. I don't know if anybody resonates with that or if anybody's ever hit a point where they just have to stop touching a project. I've just hit that point. So that's what we're going to do in this week's video. We're going to put all the body panels back on the car and get it out of the shop. I do want to say I'm not completely abandoning this project. I just have to roll it out of the shop and stop looking at it. It's been taking up that shop bay for so long that I feel like nothing else has ever been in there. And to me, that's just not how like my brain operates. I like to bounce around a little bit and have some other things to kind of work on. I was working on the truck out back, so that's obviously the next choice for what I want to get working on. I have this idea that the truck will just be a different type of build. It'll have a different pace because we're just taking stuff back to stock. What's burning me out on the car is trying to figure out everything that's 100% custom. Like doing the pedals and the clutch and all that, right now I'm just not even looking forward to doing that to get things to operate. I just look at it as like, wow, that's something that's going to be an undertaking, and I just don't know if I have the patience for that right now. To me, it just feels like it's easier. I mean, it's obviously easier to just take something back to stock. I feel like I'll get a little more reward for my time with the truck. Nothing's easy. I understand that nothing's easy, but the truck will, if I have to fabricate anything on the truck, it's just going to be body stuff, and it's going to be bringing it back to something that already existed. Like, I don't have to figure out a pedal assembly for the truck. I can literally get one and it'll work. And that's just sort of something I want to do. I think I need it to be a little less fabrication and a little more production towards a running vehicle. I just need a break from the car, you know? I don't figure, even if I didn't stop on the car, I figured it would be like, I figured it would be at least 2 more years before it ran. And to me, that's just, I don't know. That's probably the average amount of time to do something like what I'm doing. But I just need to just get the truck in there and get going on that a little bit. I feel like I'm neglecting the truck, and I don't like that. And I feel like the car just takes up all my time, energy, money, everything. And I don't, it just feels like I don't get anywhere. I know I do get somewhere every time I finish one small step. I know that. But it just doesn't seem like I get anywhere. So, going to let that hang out. Let that marinate for a little bit. See what I can get going with this old Dodge pickup. here's a perfect example of one of the headaches of building a customized hot rod street car. I don't even know what to call the car. I had to flip the axle housing over. Apparently I installed it upside down the first time, like a real tradesman. I do it right because I do it twice. Anyway, I had to flip the axle housing back to its proper positioning. In doing so, I lost a half inch on the wheelbase. Don't ask. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I moved. I don't know if I moved the axle up. I don't know if the mounts changed. That's what happened. So basically, I ended up having to cut the back fenders a little bit just to get the car to roll. And I'm not really happy about that. That's something that really bugs me. I was trying to keep those fenders stock. And now I had to take the grinder out and jump into them and cut a chunk out just to get that thing to roll. But speaking of stuff that rolls, I got to say my wife's a saint. She realized I ran out of space to put all the tools I got from Bill Heck. And she was nice enough to get me this Craftsman lower. It's perfect. It'll hold all my wrenches and sockets. I already have it filled because, the video is older than where I'm at in real time. So there's barely any space left in it already, and it's been in the shop like 3 days. So, super stoked on that. I'm not going to sit there and show you me putting every wrench away in the box. That seems like a real waste of time. But I had to clear out a spot, and I gained some storage space by putting all the sheet metal back on the car. All right, thanks for watching. In this next episode, we'll be working on the Power Wagon.